I don't like my kid to have to spend money on me. I mean, when they do, it's a great gesture, and wow, you worked and you saved, or you wherever you got the money from, it's nice. But to me, the nicest thing is picking me some flowers in the yard and doing something for me instead. I'll never forget one year my son cleaned out my car, and let me tell you, that's a job. And that made me feel so good.
You're a slob in the car? You leave everything and anything you collect in the car? Is that where you're hoarding things?
Hey, I work, the kids bring stuff in, you find a piece of
Cheerios on the floor,
yeah,
gum wrappers everywhere, sure.
So for me, that gesture really meant a lot. You can't buy that. Just him taking the time to clean out the car and look, Mom, look what I did for you.
I agree with that sentiment. I certainly do. Many years ago, this is when I was either in junior high or high school. I wrote a letter to the editor of the Journal News, and somebody had complained in a previous letter to the editor that there were Little League games either on Mother's Day or on Father's Day, or probably both. And the complaint was that you shouldn't have Little League games on Mother's Day and Father's Day. Those are days that we're supposed to be home and celebrating with our family. And I took the tact and I said, well, wait a minute. When I become a dad, I think the opposite. I think one of the greatest joys I would have on Father's Day, and you on Mother's Day, would be to go and watch my kid play Little League. That's I'm not a dad without my kids. So and that's what I wrote in my letter to the editor some 30 some odd years ago, probably. And to this day, I still believe that. If I have a Little League game to attend or anything like that involves my kids, I have no problem at all spending my Father's Day doing that. Otherwise, I'm the one on the grill anyway. No one else is doing it. That's good. That's fine with me. So it's the gesture to me that makes much more sense.
Because I was thinking of my Evel Knievel figurine, which I did have. I think I had a female motorcycle dude girl.
They did, yeah, they had one, right.
If anyone remembers the name of that, give me a call, 362-0013, because that's driving me crazy.
I think I can see it too. I remember it. She had a cape, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. And so anyway,
it wasn't like Evel Knievel's wife or something like that, was it? There was somebody else that
was some female version. But I was into that. Yeah. I also had the electronic race car sets.
Oh, I love those.
Those are a lot of fun.
I had Power Passers. Power Passers were those little car sets that were not locked down into a track. They could switch lanes.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Like if you slowed down a little bit, they would. The trick is that you had, when you were on a straightaway, if you slowed down a little bit, they would start to veer off. And then you pick up speed again, it would click into the next lane. So they were not locked into a particular lane. So it was pretty cool. Occasionally they would flip off the track, but that's okay because they weren't locked down. But yeah, I like those. G.I. Joe I was big on the G.I. Joe, the Kung Fu grip. They did have Kung Fu grip. We do have a caller, so we're going to go to our phones real quick. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, Jeff. It's Deborah Korn.
Hi, Deb. How are you?
Good.
This is the one who gave me my blogging career.
Daredevil chick motorcycle.
Oh, yeah. You know?
Well, I looked it up. I mean, I'm sitting here on the computer.
Oh, thank you.
Apparently, it's Debbie Lawler Daredevil jump set.
The Debbie Lawler Daredevil jump set. That I don't know. The name doesn't ring a bell. I wonder if that's...
It doesn't either, but to me. But if you saw the picture, you would know. It's like this girl on a motorcycle, and you wind her up, and she drives around.
Is she wearing white?
It's a black and white picture, so I can't really tell. But
she says Debbie Lawler jump playset.
Angel. She was very popular to Evel Knievel, although I do kind of remember what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, okay. I'd see the name doesn't ring a bell with me on that one.
No, not either, but that's the one that has the motorcycle toy. Oh, well.
Well, thank you
tried.
No, thank you. Thank you for participating. Thank you for giving me an opportunity with your website, printmediacenter.com, and thank you very much for calling. I appreciate that.
Okay, this has been awesome. You guys are great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Do we have another call, Carrie, real quick?
No.
We don't. Okay. We might. We have about 100. What do we have? 65 seconds left. Can we get this one quick? We do have a call. I think we'll try and squeeze this one on really quickly. No, I don't think it's going to happen.
Heard you. You scared them away.
Why? I'm not scary. I'm not scary. I'm very kind. Don't be scared. Oh, well, that was great.